baseball. It is said...
MLB Network's coverage. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina. Smokey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 20, Smokey.
So striding in, Brock Diaz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Brock Diaz.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there.
Look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and 2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Our pitcher's duel continues here, 2-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Popped him up. Mondesi over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Evan Longoria will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases in. Missed with a breaking ball. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Longoria. Six.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the super. Nice pick.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. Up. Popped up. Law over to his right, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're unable to add. Tyler Flowers will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road.
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
now
for
as
the
he'll
Braves,
make his 10th
number
appearance of the
20,
season.
Smokey.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. Them to ground into a double play.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple at your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Panic. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here. That strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Grounded baseline. There's one. On to first, it's a double play as they're Barney Francisco. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until Smokey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping into the box, Newton Rodriguez.
Right fielder.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but and a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Castro.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. One and two now. 2 runs, 8 hits. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Wow, that was very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson scoops it up to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. That'll bring in the... And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball.
Cut hold, no runner.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Valaika stands at second with 2 gone. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Up. Goldschmidt ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now the famous neon of Ocean Drive.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit?
Smokey enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 20, Smokey.
Stepping into the box, Brian Anderson. He'll get things started. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down.
And he misses with it 1-1.
You know he wants that on. You have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The count now at 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi picks it up, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. And that'll bring in the multi. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on. Going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that dome.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Brinson. And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's hit out towards second. Albies picks it up, and there's out number 2. Starlin Castro will get the call here. In there at the knees, strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castro has a batting average in the low 100s, but as a pitcher, there's not much shame in that.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Tomori. And that ends the inning. Grant Dayton gets the call from the plate.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
Smokey will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch.
Ball one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. It probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Aaron Hicks will get the call to pinch hit. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Albies scoops it up. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends. Striding in, Miguel Valdez.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, left fielder.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Now a bunt attempt here. And Suzuki will watch this into the glove for the first out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jake Lamb. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball enough into the gap. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steven Souza. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. And that misses ball one. Now here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. Long throw to third. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result. Smokey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Smokey.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. So far, 2. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Lined into left center. Oh, and he misses it.
2. No runner, no runner. Cut hold, cut hold.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
3.
Throw won't get him.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over.
Boy, you come right out the dugout, right? You're starting an inning. Third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at. Hit hard to short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
One there, on to first, and they get them both. Justin Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tamori has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Stepping in. Burr allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. 0-1 the count. Toles. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rasmus has a read on it. 1 away.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Digging in now, Corey Seager. It was a walk in his last trip. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rasmus. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Runners off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. 1 left for L.A. They hang on to a 7. Johan Camargo will get the.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders.
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping up to the plate, Brendan Finnegan. Yes. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And a fastball here as he rides it the other way into left, a base hit.
No runner, cut hole.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's...
Fastball in there for a called strike. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring in Carlos Isuaje. He's looking for... Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fastball called for strike two. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Turned on the line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, we're...
In there, and it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Harper is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
2-1 to count. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
That doesn't love hitting it fastball. Pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch.
Isuaje is over it. 1 away. Field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
3 runs already home here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
In there, a base hit.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Mikey Matuk is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Skied into very shallow right. Richard moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Austin Hedges. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swanson brings it in. Throw on to second for the force. And Colby Rasmus will get the nod from 12-3 is the way this one ends. The Friars scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Brandon Finnegan earns his first win of the season. Smokey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Digging in now for San Diego. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Adolfo. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He'll attempt to put the fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter. he throws the same pitch again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. In now, Manuel Margot. He'll lead. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Margot is. It could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he played.
That other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Manuel Margot becomes the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Carlos Suarez. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Lifted down the line in left. Nimmo in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Bryce Harper. He drove in two with a double in his last at-bat. Ball one to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Popped him up. Camargo in foul ground. And this will land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
Cut hold, cut hold.
And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone up into the second deck. Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Now batting.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Looking up is Nimmo, and it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in now, Adolfo Castro, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Alejandro.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Swanson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leonis Martin would 13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. The Padres scored a lucky 13 in
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
enters from the pen
Now
to start
pitching
the
for the
ninth
Braves,
inning as he'll try to keep
number
the score
20,
right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready now for Cincinnati. And this is fouled at the plate. Little tapper down the first baseline. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in, Alcides. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. Smokey, originally from New York.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Lifted down the line in left. Nimmo is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Cincinnati Reds. Smokey enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters in there.
They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So here is Avisail Garcia. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
To me, getting it defensive, I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use it. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now. Time up. Grounded back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is under the tag of Flowers, safe at the plate.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-1 game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
In there for strike 1. Kirshner at second. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Rasmus able to get it back in, and that's going to hold the runner at third base.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging. Field staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch. Even that ability right now just to get
line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cincinnati Reds.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Smokey is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20, Smokey.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only thing up.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't. Throws the same pitch again.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Grant Dayton comes on now with this.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home.
Smokey is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Smokey.
In now for Colorado, John Gray. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
One and one the count now. Freeman at second. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the run is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Eat it, no runner, no runner.
As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches. Mound, nice RBI two-bagger.
Carlos Chavez is in. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. Go up on a pitch that close.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. That'll bring up Tony Walters. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Second baseman.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Camargo brings it in. And there's one down now. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Charlie Blackmon.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Up.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. And the inning is over. So they go down. Jason Loft is going to be asked to get.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home.
Smokey will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 20, Smokey.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Dirt.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. At the plate, Austin Hedges. And that's in there for a strike. This one skied out toward right. Grichuk on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Alejandro Juarez. He'll look to bounce. Liner towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
In a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first.
Your attention,
Smokey
please.
gets the call from the
Now
pen to
pitching for
take
the
over
Braves,
on the mound and start the
number
home
20,
seventh.
Smokey.
Digging in to try it again, Luis Perdomo. He's been great on the mound.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces game.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Is taken for strike 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Coming in is Rasmus. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Looking for him in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring in Carlos Asuaje. A high fastball is in there. 6 runs, 9 hits. No. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is. Grant Dayton is on to pitch out. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. San Diego led this game from the 3rd inning on and never Smokey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 20, Smokey.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well. For an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. Camargo's got it, and there are two away now. Christian Villanueva will look to provide a little. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Nimmo going back on the warning track. He makes the. Downtown San Diego shining bright.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.